Let me take you back to the very beginning, like really the beginning. The world is brand new, no cities, no traffic, no social media, just wide open land, fresh air, and the first family trying to figure out how life works. This is the story of two brothers, Cain and Abel. It's a story about jealousy, choices, anger, and the consequences that come when emotions are left unchecked. It's traumatic, it's tragic, and it carries lessons that still matter today. Adam and Eve had children, and the firstborn was Cain. His younger brother came along soon after, named Abel. These brothers were very different. Cain was a farmer. He worked the soil, planted crops, and depended on the land to provide. Abel was a shepherd. He took care of sheep, guided them, protected them, and lived a quieter life among his flock. Same parents, same home, different paths. As time passed, both brothers decided to bring offerings to God. Cain brought some of the crops he had grown. Abel brought the best of his flock, the finest and healthiest animals. Abel didn't bring just anything. He brought his best with a sincere heart. God looked favorably on Abel's offering, but Cain's offering was not accepted in the same way. It wasn't about the type of gift, it was about the heart behind it. Cain noticed immediately. His face fell, his mood darkened, anger started to take root. God spoke to Cain and asked why he was angry. God warned him that doing what is right would bring acceptance, but giving in to anger would open the door to sin. Sin, God said, was waiting and ready to control him, but Cain had the choice to master it. Cain stood at a crossroads. He could change, he could reflect, he could do better, but instead he let jealousy take control. Cain went to his brother Abel and suggested they go out into the field. The field was quiet and empty, and there, away from everyone else, Cain's anger exploded. What followed was sudden and violent. No glory, no victory, just rage overtaking reason. When it was over, Abel was dead. The first human life lost to violence. A brother killed by a brother. God came to Cain and asked him where Abel was. Cain answered with cold defiance, saying he didn't know and asking if he was responsible for his brother. God replied that Abel's blood cried out from the ground. Cain's actions could not be hidden. As punishment, Cain was told that the land would no longer produce for him and that he would become a restless wanderer. Cain feared being alone and feared revenge from others. Yet even then, God showed mercy. God placed a mark on Cain to protect him, warning others not to harm him. Cain left his home and lived as a wanderer. Abel was gone, but his story lived on. This story teaches us that jealousy can grow dangerous if ignored, that anger is a choice, and that we are responsible for how we treat one another. It reminds us that God looks at the heart, not just actions, and that every choice carries consequences.